Welcome. Thank you for coming to Made to Order by Mathew K. Begbie. I'm Natalie Marlowe, the stage manager for the play. We have been working on this play since November, and we are very excited to perform for you. Please set all phones and small children to vibrate. You are welcome and encouraged to take photos and film of our play. Thank you again for coming. Please enjoy the show.
Oh, Sarah. I believe you missed a spot.
Oh, did I?
Down, further. Further. Oh yeah, that's the spot.
Down! Keep your filthy feet off that table. Janice? Yes, ma'am? What time is it? 5:45, ma'am. 5:45? They'll be here any minute. Bethany? Yes, ma'am? I need everything to be in tip-top shape. If so much as a
Mommy,
single... What? Sorry, darling. Mommy's just a teensy-weensy bit on edge. You see, we have a very important visitor coming tonight. Could be the most important visit of my entire life. That's why everything has to be perfect. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, and Janice, dear?
Yes, ma'am.
What do you think of my dress? Too casual?
Oh, not at all, ma'am. It's perfect.
Perfect? I can do better than perfect. I'll be back. Do not disappoint me.
So, Sarah, we're finally alone. You know, I'd be willing to ask my mother to give you a pay raise if you did some extra work just for me.
Sir, I don't do...
What's that, ma'am?
Sarah, Mrs. Malger would like to see you upstairs when you're finished dusting the tables.
She still has more to clean.
It looks clean to me, sir.
I guess I just have good eyes.
Sarah, Mrs. Malger is calling you.
I don't hear her.
I guess I just have good ears. Go on, Sarah. You don't want Mrs. Malger to get too upset. Is there something I can help you with, sir?
Get back to work.
The coast is clear.
Thank you, Bethany. Gerald is becoming even more persistent. I'm running out of excuses to leave.
Don't worry. You're not the first maid he's made to move on, and you sure won't be the last.
I just wish he wouldn't sneak up on me. He's giving me more heart attacks than flutters.
He has to sneak up on you. No girl with time to think would come within 2 feet of him.
Good thing you can smell him from 10 feet away.
Relax.
I've only been working here for 3 weeks.
Oh, well, I'm sure you'll be fine.
Bethany!
Her Majesty awaits.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Dun, 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 sweet Caroline.
Hey, Sarah, how you doing?
James, what are you doing here?
Sarah, can a guy stop by and see his sister once in a while?
Not while she's working. James, do you want to get me fired?
I was in the neighborhood and I thought I'd stop by. Say, nice place.
James, what are you doing in the Upper East Side? You can't even afford a hot dog here.
I was just visiting a friend of mine.
Please don't tell me it was that loan shark again. James, I don't think...
Sarah, I'm offended.
Well, were you?
Yes, but that's not the point. You see, I was visiting Mr. Cameron because I borrowed his money and I made wads with it.
And?
I spent it on this new surefire hit. I call it the spatulator. It's part spatula, part kitchen cabinet. Get it? Spatulator.
Oh, James.
So I went to talk to Mr. Cameron for more time. I gave him the tragic tale of my sickly younger sister. So, she's all I got left in this world. Without her, life isn't worth living. Then, I let a single tear fall from my eye. She's all I got left in this world.
And?
Yeah, this dude chased me down the street. Oh, Sarah, you should have seen me leap. leaping over food carts and dodging taxis.
Gee, I'm so proud. But you still haven't told me why you're here.
Well, I was thinking maybe, perhaps, if it wasn't too much trouble, if I could stay here for a few hours and slip out unnoticed.
And go where? James, if you don't think they're not looking for you at that sad an excuse for an apartment, you're crazy.
Hey! It's not that bad. The Roaches seem to love it there. And besides, this is why I'm here with this. I'm leaving.
What do you mean, leaving?
I'm getting on the 9:45 train. 10 or 12 stops later, I'm going to get off and start a new life.
Oh, okay. Are you insane?
Maybe! But that's why I need your help. So, what do you say?
I don't think that's gonna work at all.
Come on, Sarah. Please. I'm on my knees. See, I'm on my knees here. You said it yourself. This house is big enough, large enough to get lost in. Mr. Cannon's going to kill me.
That's an exaggeration.
I wish it was.
What am I supposed to do, James?
I'll figure it all out. I swear. Please. No one will ever see me.
Sarah, Who's this?
Oops.
Not a soul, huh?
Another man, Sarah. You work fast.
No. No. I'm her brother. And you are?
Bethany, this is my brother James. James, this is my friend Bethany. He was just gonna leave.
Pleasure is all mine. Say, Bethany, you wouldn't mind if I were to stay here for a few hours, would you?
No, not at all.
Well, this is just precious. Might I remind you that if Mrs. Malager finds us here and not working, she might just die screaming?
Would that really be so bad?
See, Miss Bethany doesn't mind.
Can you stay?
Please.
Please?
Fine, but hide. Don't touch anything, don't make a sound, and most importantly, I know nothing about this. James, we both know I can't lie to save my life.
Let's hope you don't have to. Oh, thank you, Sarah. I knew I could count on you. Now, I should probably go find a cupboard or something to hide it.
May I suggest the upstairs linen closet? It's roomy. Go down the hall on the right, make a left, go up the stairs, make a right, and it's the second door on the left.
Alrighty, I'm off.
Gerald, darling, where are you? Is everything in order, girls?
Yes, ma'am.
Splendid. Where is that boy? What boy? There's no boy. What boy are you talking about?
You call, Mother?
Yes, darling. Come have a seat with Mommy. Janice, dear.
Yes, ma'am.
Just what do you think you're doing?
I'm sick.
Get out! Of course, ma'am. Right away, ma'am. Now, darling, I have something very, very important to discuss with you. You see, it's been a long time since your father's passing, and well, your mummy has needs.
Mummy,
Now, we have a very important visitor coming tonight. He's a very, very old friend of Mummy's. We haven't seen each other for many, many years. What with your father's passing and all, God rest his soul. I was hoping that if all goes well tonight, maybe we could see each other more often.
Mother,
No, dearest, don't interrupt me. What am I saying? There's no way you could ever approve. No one could replace your father in my heart, so how could I expect you to accept him in yours? Oh, darling, I am so sorry I even brought this up.
Mother, I understand.
I knew. You what?
So, he's your boyfriend?
Guess if you want to consider him my boyfriend. Oh, it sounds so silly.
Oh, Mother, as you said, it has been a very, very long time.
So you don't mind?
Of course not.
Oh, Gerald, you don't know how wonderful it is to hear you say that. Now, more importantly, what do you think of my outfit? Too comfortable?
It's very nice, Mother.
Very nice. That's hardly any better than perfect. Janice!
Yes, ma'am?
Gerald here tells me this dress is very nice. You told me it was perfect. Which one is it, Janice?
Well, I
Spit it out.
think it's perfect.
You think? Do you something better than very nice before I find myself a new assistant. Someone with a sense of fashion. Of course, ma'am. Oh, and Gerald, dear, don't forget to wash up. Guests will be here any... What are you two doing?
There was a fly, a very large fly. You don't want your guests to think your house is dirty, do you?
Dirty? No. Carry on. Where was I? Ah, yes. Gerald, dear, do wash up. Guests will be here soon.
Yes, ma'am. No need to keep looking. You've already caught it.
Excuse me?
No. You're supposed to say, caught what, Gerald?
Okay. Caught what, Gerald?
My heart. Say, Sarah, you seem to have something on your shoulder.
Do I?
My arm.
Sarah, Mrs. Malaga wants to see you upstairs right this minute.
Okay, all right.
Now!
Oh, Stephanie,
Yes, Master Malaga.
come, take a seat next to me.
What?
Come on, come, sit. Don't be shy. Now, if I were to ask you to be completely honest with me and forget that you're my maid and that your opinion really doesn't matter, could you tell me what you think of me?
Oh, I think that could be done.
I may be overthinking the whole situation, but something tells me that Sarah doesn't actually like me.
Really? Wherever did you get that idea?
I know, insanity, but something tells
Do
me
you want
that.
the truth?
Very much so.
I'm going to enjoy this. How do I put this lightly? You're the most disgusting man I have ever met. You smell of bad breath and very expensive, very useless cologne. To top that, your smell matches your personality. You're rude, you're rash, you're abrasive.
But why doesn't she like me?
Oh, who knows?
Oh, mommy, whatever shall I do?
Try growing a heart.
You're right.
I am.
I need to show her that I'm a compassionate and loving man.
Right.
Thank you, Tiffany.
Please don't hurt me. I'm telling you, it was washed, ironed, and placed in Jared's room all by 7:30 this morning. Ask her.
Ask me what?
Were you in charge of laundry this morning?
Yes, ma'am.
And Gerald's new shirt, you did wash it, correct?
The green one? Yes, ma'am.
You wouldn't happen to know where it is, would you?
I laid it out on Gerald's bed after ironing it.
Right. Then where is it?
Where is it?
I
Any minute now, our guests are going to walk through that door, and everyone in this house looks like they just walked off the street. Do you all want to embarrass me? Why do you all hate me?
Mrs. Malaga, I'd be more than happy to check again. Maybe it got misplaced somewhere.
Fine, but hurry. As for you two, don't either of you dare make another mistake today.
Why do I feel like James is going to be a mistake?
Do you think he found a place to hide? I mean, it's a big house, so for all we know, we might not see him for a week, right?
I'm sure he's fine. He's probably stuffing his suitcase with Gerald's shirts and Mrs. Malagar's jewelry as we speak.
James wears jewelry?
Oh, I found you. I could have sworn I was lost. This house is like a maze. I found hallways run from here to there and back. So, what do you think?
The hat doesn't work with it.
Bethany, really?
What?
James, this isn't some time to play dress up. I told you to stay out of trouble. And now the whole house is looking for you?
Okay, fine. I'll go change. Then I'll go find some. Then I'll go find a cupboard or something. And I'll go take a nap. And I'll be gone before you know it.
Sarah!
Hopefully that soon.
I have to go now, and so do you.
Bethany, I need you to go fetch 2 glasses of our best champagne. Go! Now! Shoot!
No, go. Darling Jera's waiting at the top of the stairs for Mommy.
James, I'm starting to think this was a bad idea.
What do we do?
Okay, remain calm. You go to the bathroom and change out of that.
Where's that?
Border's down on the left past the kitchen. Now, leave the shirt in there. I'll pick it up and tell Mrs. Malgert it was mixed in with her laundry. Problem solved.
Ah!
Get that shirt up before we get killed.
He's here! He's here! Don't open it yet! I'm coming! I'm coming!
Places. Hi, quick, over here.
Get it together, Denise. Get it together.
Is that what it looks like?
Shut up and hide.
Girls, look presentable. No, look more than presentable. Look stunning. Okay, Janice, open the door.
Of course, ma'am.
Ah, Charles, do come in.
Marcy, so nice to see you. You haven't aged a day.
Oh, you're too kind. But do go on. Everyone, I would like you to meet a very, very good friend of mine, Mr. Charles Camden.
What?
Don't shoot!
Sarah!
Whoops, silly me.
Oh, Sarah, you are so very clumsy. Why don't you run along and check on dinner?
Of course. Yes, ma'am!
Ah, where were we? Charles, so good to see you. We haven't seen each other for ages. We have so much to catch up on.
I apologize for being late, Marcy. I had some business to take care of down the Hudson.
Business?
Yeah, I had a meeting with a client. That reminds me. Marcy, I would like you to meet my daughter. Winifred!
Oh, coming, Daddy!
Marcy, I would like you to meet my daughter, Winifred.
You can call me Winnie.
Now, sweetie, what do we say?
This dinner is particularly lovely.
No, sweetie, the other thing we say.
Oh, right. Your home is simply beautiful.
Why, thank you, dear.
Marcy, I must say you look absolutely stunning. Your dress is perfect.
Perfect. This old thing.
Age has no impact on beauty, my dear.
Oh, Charles, you always know just what to say.
Say, where's that boy of yours?
Who? All right. Him. He's off somewhere.
I haven't seen him since he was this high.
Yes. How time flies. Now, what do you say to drinks in the dining room?
Splendid.
Splendid.
Please don't touch that.
Oh, I wasn't. I was just looking at my face.
Well, be careful. It's very fragile.
She means the vase, not your face. Oh, I knew that. Coming, ma'am. Denise!
Coming, ma'am!
Winifred!
Oh, coming, Daddy.
James?
Coming, ma'am.
Not funny.
Camden. Charles Camden. For all the rich thugs in the city, your boss just happens to be romantic at what I'm trying to get away from.
Oh, how was I supposed to know?
You're the maid. You're supposed to know everything that's going on around here.
I think it's safe to say it would be best if you left.
Oh, and things were just starting to get fun.
Say I have to go now, and so do you. Be careful.
I always am. Thank you for everything, Sarah.
Don't mention it.
Almost forgot my suitcase. Hello? Now, where did she put that?
I'll only be a second. I just want to take out these rags.
Ah!
Call the police! Okay.
It's ringing.
Hello, this is Denise Evans. This is Marcy Bell. There's been what has there been?
A home invasion!
A home invasion? A home invasion. Number 767 Fifth Avenue. Is anyone injured yet?
Not that I know of.
No, not that we know of. Someone is on the way right this second.
Can't they get here any faster?
Thank you. Ma'am, what did the intruder look like?
He was a monster. He was burly and he was crazy, and I swore I could see a deep primal bloodlust in his eyes. Surely if I hadn't run, he would have killed me where I stood. Janice. Yes, ma'am. Hold me. Ah! What is it? Gerald's upstairs. So the intruder ran off that way. The intruder's still in the house. He could have taken my baby hostage. He's armed. Don't worry, Gerald. Mommy's coming. Ma'am, come back. Don't be a hero.
Marcy, is everything okay? I could have sworn I heard a scream.
To be honest, Mr. Camden, she screams a lot.
I'm sure everything is fine, sir.
Right. What am I worried about? Can I ask you girls a very important question?
Of course, sir.
What do you think of this tie with this coat? Does it work?
It looks great, sir.
Great. Only great. Do you know how long it took me to... Where is Winifred? I swear I'm getting a leash for that girl.
Mrs. Malaga really has found her perfect match.
Yeah, now we'll have another one, just like Malaga to run around for. I'm already tired.
Look on the bright side. At least James is gone.
Who's James?
He's a door-to-door salesman, but he's gone now.
And why is it such a good thing that he's gone?
Because he was my ex-boyfriend.
Your what? I mean, right.
You can imagine my shock when I opened the door.
Right. Shock.
He begged me to take him back. He told me he couldn't live without me. I told him, no, you can't just show up while a girl's working and beg for her forgiveness. After the way you treated me, all those nights alone while you were out with your... So we sent him on his way.
Good. You deserve a good man, one who cares for you. A man like me.
Look, Gerald, I don't like you. I never will.
Oh yeah? Well, let's see how much you like me once you're out of a job.
What Sarah's trying to say is that, you come on very strong. Sarah prefers a quiet kind of man. Besides, you know what happens to a relationship if you spend every second together.
So what you're saying is, if I left you alone, you'd love me?
Sure?
You mean it? Really? Consider me gone. I'll count the seconds we're apart.
Just don't hold your breath.
I'm loving you more already.
1, 2, 3,
Hello?
4,
Anybody?
5.
Oh, hello there.
Hello. 6.
I think I'm lost again.
Well, the house is rather large. 8.
No, I just get lost a lot.
Careful, it's fragile.
You have such pretty eyes.
Oh. Thank you.
Who are you?
Wait. Who are you?
Winifred, but you can call me Winnie.
I'm sorry. I was trying very hard to concentrate before you interrupted.
I think I love you.
What?
I think I love you.
I don't.
I know we've only known each other for a little while, but
Do you even know my name?
what's in a name? If we didn't call a rose, it would still smell like a rose.
What?
Shakespeare, the language of love.
I'm sorry. I'm in a very committed relationship. We're madly in love.
Oh, I don't care. Our love can overcome anything.
That's very sweet of you and all, but what's that?
Huh? I don't see anything. Oh, wait, you silly Billy. That's just a curtain. You see, people put them on their windows to... Hello? Come back!
Is anyone gonna answer that? Anyone? I guess it's true what they say about good health these days. Cops, how did they find me here? What seems to be the problem, officers?
Sir, can you open the door? I think this whole thing would be easier if we were face to face.
What seems to be the problem, officers?
Sir, this is Marcy Malager's residence, is it not?
Yes, it is.
Sir, we received an urgent phone call from Janice Evans calling for Marcy Malager. She said there was a B and E.
Oh, thank God. I mean, what?
A B and E. It means...
Breaking and entering. I know what it means. I'm just surprised.
You're surprised?
Yeah, I haven't seen anyone here break in. I haven't seen anyone here except for Mercy and the help.
What's your name, sir?
Charles. Charleston?
Charleston?
Yeah, Charles Charleston.
You know, Mr. Charleston, you look very familiar. Do we know each other?
Oh, I don't think so. Me and my daughter Winifred and I are just here to have dinner with Mercy and her son Gerald.
Is Mrs. Malager here?
Come to think of it, I haven't seen her for quite some time.
Mr. Charleston, do you mind if we take a look around?
Well, actually, no, not at all.
You know, Mr. Charleston, we have reason to believe that Marcy Malager is unknowingly associated with the wrong kind of people.
The wrong kind of people.
You know, whack. And the rate of violent crime is going up. A wealthy socialite like her is worth a quite a ransom. I mean, this is New York. She could be gagged and tied to...
Enough! There must be some kind of mistake. Mercy went to go change up her dress, that's all. There was no murderer in this house.
Get away from me!
Daddy, stop it! Hello? Where is everyone? I was sure Mrs. Malager would be glued to Mr. Campen. I guess we can enjoy the peace and quiet for now. It doesn't happen often around here. Maybe it's a blessing in disguise. The Malagers and the Campens fell off the face of the earth and we'll never have to see them again. Don't get my hopes up.
Fun! Coast is clear. Rounding third. Almost home.
What are you doing?
You
shouldn't be wandering around here.
Excuse me?
Don't tell me you don't know either. There is a home invader in this house. Right now.
Really? Oh.
We were on his tail, but he must have ducked into a room after he rounded the corner. Don't worry, we found Gerald Malager. Alive.
Is that him running down the hall? Right there, after him.
Gotta get him this time.
Go get him. Oh boy.
James, what are you still doing here?
Actually, I'm Gerald Malager.
Wait, what?
New York's finest think I'm Gerald Malager.
The cops?
Yeah, Mrs. Malager called a home invasion.
She saw you?
I didn't want to leave my suitcase.
Oh, sorry.
James, I told you to stay out of trouble, and then Bethany sees you. And then you promise me again, and then Mrs. Malager sees you? As massive as this house is, you will be seen.
I didn't want to go to the train station without my spatula.
Go! Leave! Now!
I was leaving before you stopped to yell at me.
Go!
I'm leaving.
What's a spatulator?
Well! It's part spatula, part kitchen timer.
Girls, watch out! It's him!
Look, Mrs. Malager, this is my...
Door-to-door salesman.
Right, door-to-door salesman. He rang right after Mr. Camden arrived.
We told him we were all far too busy for him.
But he insisted on selling us the cutlery he was selling.
We told him to come back another time, and we sent him on his way. But he forgot his case. He came back into the house to grab it, but...
Then you mistaked him as a home invader and called the police.
Oh my, what have I done? Can you ever forgive me?
Already done.
I'm so glad we got this all worked out, and before the cops arrived too.
Cops have arrived.
What? Well, you have to stay and explain that this whole thing was a huge misunderstanding. I could have sworn I saw bloodlust.
No bloodlust.
Got the fly!
Come back, my love!
You're insane!
Insane for you!
Get back here! Surrender yourself peacefully!
Is this Gerald's shirt? What in the world is going on around here? My Gerald! There was no bloodlust.
Do you think we should help stop them?
No, it's starting to get fun to watch.
No, you need to leave before
Marcy!
before this happens!
You!
Run! Bye!
You can't run forever!
Wait! Don't kill him!
You don't even know me. How can you love me?
I don't know a lot of things. It doesn't mean I don't love them.
That makes no sense.
Love doesn't need to make sense.
Which way did he go? I think I saw him go the third hallway down the kitchen. Are you sure? Not really, but something smells pretty good.
Gerald, darling, where are you?
Why do the cops think he's the intruder?
I don't know.
I'm so confused.
Very, very confused.
We both know we can run faster.
Well, let's see how fast you can run with broken legs.
Mr. Camden, it's nice to meet you. I'm James's sickly younger sister.
Who are you?
Me?
Yes, you. What's that?
What's that?
Really? Stop.
Not you stop, not her stop, you stop.
Never.
No, your boyfriend's doing so good. You can do that.
Gerald! Over my dead body!
Oh no, not good.
I should have chased you from the start.
Aren't you getting tired?
I am. Bethany, can you help?
Sure thing. my job to know.
Go ahead then.
This whole thing started off when Mrs. Malaga decided to have Mr.
Charleston! Tax purposes, dear.
Charles Charleston over for dinner. She was running around making sure everything was perfect. Then James showed up.
Who's James? James?
He's James.
Me?
You!
Me?
Yes, you. What? Stop that.
I thought you told me he was Aaron Peters, the door-to-door salesman. And not a bloodthirsty killer. He's my brother.
I thought you were Gerald Malaga.
What? I'm Gerald Malaga.
You're not the home invader?
No, that's what I was trying to tell you this whole time.
And I'm his girlfriend.
You're not my girlfriend.
Who are you?
Winifred, but you can call me Winnie.
My daughter.
So you're saying this thing is a whole misunderstanding.
James needed to visit his sister before he left the city.
Why were you leaving?
To get away from him!
From you?
From you? Denise, dear? Yes, ma'am? Stop. Okay.
From me, you see. I loaned him some money and I wanted it back. Is that illegal?
I don't think so.
You forgot to mention you were going to kill me.
That's an exaggeration.
So we agreed to let James stay in the house for a while, even though Mrs. Malaga would have killed us if she knew we were hiding him.
You what? You what?
James was supposed to lay low, but he decided to try on Gerald's shirt.
My shirt?
Don't worry about it.
I told you I didn't misplace it.
Then Mr. Charleston showed up, so there was no point in staying in the house. James left, but he came back for his suitcase, and Mrs. Malaga saw him, believed he was a vicious, bloodthirsty home invader, and called the police.
So you're saying this whole thing's a misunderstanding?
Yes.
There was no real home invader?
Nope.
Well, if there was no real home invasion, I guess it's safe to say that our work here is done. Good work. All right, folks, you behave now.
Wait! You're telling me this man owes Mr. Camden thousands of dollars, hid in the house without the owner knowing, took up your entire evening, ruined a perfectly good dinner party, caused mass chaos, and you're not gonna do a thing about it?
Janice!
Janice! What? Please control yourself. No. Excuse me? All I ever do is follow your orders. I make sure your dresses are perfect. I make sure your food is perfect. I make sure your house, it's perfect. I make sure everything is perfect. Janice this, Janice that. Yes, ma'am, right away, ma'am. The one night I try to make sure everything goes perfect, what do I get? This guy. No, I will not calm down. I demand something to be done about him.
You demand?
Yes, I demand. I demand to see him dragged out of here in handcuffs. I demand to see him locked up. I demand to see everything be perfect again.
Janice!
What?
Are you done?
I think so. Really, officers, there's no problem here. Have a great day.
Did she say Camden?
Yep.
Quiet, sweetie.
Daddy, why are...
Officers, I don't know what you're talking about.
Officers! He must be mistaken, you see. This is my Uncle Charles...
Charleston.
Right. Charles Charleston.
Is this true?
Definitely.
No.
Then why did she say Camden?
Oh, just look at her. She's insane.
I see. Okay.
Look, Mrs. Malaga, Mr.
Charleston.
This whole thing is my fault. I should have never agreed to let James stay here. The only reason why he borrowed the money in the first place was to make a better life for us. It just backfired. Can you ever forgive us?
Sarah, I knew this whole chivalry thing, but here it goes. Mommy, do something!
Janice? What? Fetch me my purse.
Yeah.
Charles, I do believe that this should cover everything the boy owes you.
Really?
Oh, thank you, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Gerald.
You're welcome.
I'm confused. Me too.
Mrs. Malaga, I cannot accept your money.
Yes, you can. James, don't do this to yourself. It's your last chance.
No, I cannot accept her money because I've sunk in so much into my inventions trying to make them big. But life just got ahead of me. I had every intention of paying Mr. Campman back. But thank you for caring, Mrs. Malaga, but I cannot accept your money.
I can't accept your money either, Mercy.
Charles! Daddy!
Mercy, I don't want your money.
But Charles!
I don't want it because all I want is you.
Oh, Charles. Oh, Gerald.
Oh, Lord. So is everything alright?
Looks like it.
So is everything alright?
Yes, boy, everything is perfect.
Very, very perfect.
A happy ending. Well, looks like we saved the day again. Time to hit the road. Have a nice day. Have a nice dinner. Wait, what's for dinner?
Oh, Mommy.
Oh, Gerald.
Don't touch me.
Thanks for covering me, but just so you know, you're not getting another red cent.
Fine by me, sir.
I need a nap. You're telling me.
So, looks like I'm staying.
Lucky me.
Oh, Gerald.
Who could that be?
How should I know? I'm not getting it.
Don't look at me.
I don't even work here.
Hey, Sarah, open up. I'm sorry to cry.